For chapter after chapter, Job laments his immense suffering, while his friends try to tell him that he's suffering because he's done something wrong. Job knows this isn't true. The reader knows this isn't true. We're told in chapter 1 that Job is upright and blameless. And after these countless, constant accusations, Job is desperate for someone to take up his case. He's desperate to bring his case before God, for God to vindicate him and show that he is righteous. And he has a bit of an accusation for God. Basically, he's thinking, God, you're doing a lousy job of running the universe. I am righteous, and I am suffering immensely, and that should not happen. And, if I'm honest, I have similar accusations for God when I'm suffering. That's something to wrestle with constantly. And so Job's character is very relatable, which makes it all the more beautiful when God very kindly, very graciously shows up and responds to Job. And God basically has 3 parts to his response. The first is, Job, I see and manage details that you've never even thought of. I measured the foundations of the universe when I laid it out. I have storehouses filled with snow. I watch the animals hidden in the mountains giving birth. You don't see any of that. You don't think about any of it. And I manage every detail of it, every moment of every day. The second response is, well, Job, if you think that the world should work according to this retribution principle, that the good should be rewarded and the bad should be punished, you try running the world for a day. You try abasing the proud. If God ran the world according to this principle, there wouldn't be any humans left. We would mess up too much. And if God ran the world according to this principle, humans wouldn't have the opportunity that they need to learn and grow. We learn by making mistakes. We improve by learning from our failures. And so God is gracious and patient. He is just, but he delays his justice. And that is actually a better way for the world to work than the retribution principle. God's third response to Job is basically, monsters are my pets. He brings up this image of Behemoth and of Leviathan. And that's going to take a little bit longer to unpack. So we'll do that in a different video.